Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is Speaking the Joker, and today we're going to play Slay the Spire. This is, in fact, a YouTube exclusive. This game I like to play. I've mentioned this before. To kind of calm down and relax, and I have barely played the game itself, but I have played the daily challenge quite a bit, and that's what we're going to do. So this will not be released tomorrow, from my point of view. This will be released sometime in the future when I'm traveling for work, and I want to give you all something just to still watch. So I appreciate you coming to the channel and checking out what I upload. So that's what we're doing. Let's see what it is. Okay, we're playing the defect. That's the Orby one, right? There's like so little I know about this game, but I also have done pretty well in the daily challenges, I think. Draft a custom starting deck of cards. Okay, and I think that means 15 cards. I often get these things mixed up. Green cards now appear in reward shops. Green cards are for the poisony dude, I think. I feel like I'm speaking from authority and get these things wrong so often. And then Big Game Hunter. Elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards. So what does this tell me? We're going to get elite enemies faster. I feel like the music just looped. Which means we're going to get relics, which are super powerful, and probably better cards. So I think our starting deck, right? We get to draft a custom starting deck. So I think our starting deck should be, I would say, relatively balanced for attack and defense. That's my goal. Create a basic balanced deck, and the idea there is just to survive like the first round. And then as we start to get relics, because we'll be getting more relics, right? There's more enemies. So like, for example, Catalyst. I'm not going with this. Now, once I have an established poison deck, I'm definitely going to want this card, but I'm not going to get it right now. 3 damage, 1 vulnerable, always good. This card's amazing if you have a bunch of power cards. Do we have a bunch of power cards? We don't. We don't know what kind of deck we have. This card, innate 11 damage, always get that card. Now I'm looking at needing some shields. No shields, we're still going to go here. Oh, this one is so good. Gain 7 blocks, and then next turn gain an energy. Do I go with the 0 cost block? Almost always, but the last 3 cards have been 0. So we're good on 0. Let's get a little bit more energy. I do love a poison stab. Lock on. Targets receive 50% more damage from orbs for 2 turns. That's great under the exact right circumstances. Our deck is not built around those circumstances. We've actually already passed up the power card that we really need in order to do this. This card's solid because even if I don't have a poison-based deck, it's 6 damage plus 3 poison, so that's 9 damage. And then the next round, 2 more damage. That's 11 damage. And the next round, 1 more damage. That's 12 damage. So they're going to get, if I'm doing my math right, which feel free to check it, 3, 2, 1, plus 6, then they're going to be getting all of that damage for 1 cost. So let's go ahead and do that. Backflip, 5 block, draw 2. Oh, to me this is a good card. We have enough 0 cost cards that kind of makes me feel like it's right. But then at the same time, here's a 0 cost 4 block. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I don't know if I love it. This is such a good card, but now I'm committing to poison. So I am gonna get this, and I'm gonna commit to more poison. I just said it, I'm committing to poison. All right. 0 cost 6 block, but decreases cost by 1. If you have a small deck where you're going through your cards quite a bit, then this card becomes worthless pretty quick. I love a turbo, but we have so many cheap cards that we don't need a turbo. So at this point, we need something that, right here, Thunder. I was going to say, we need something that's expensive, and something that does a lot of damage. Now, the great thing about Thunder is if the target is vulnerable, they're going to be taking 50% more damage. So just right there, that's just those 30 plus damage, 32 damage. and it gives you your energy back. So absolutely taking Sunder all day, every day. We don't have a discard mechanic. I don't really know how that's going to help us, so we're going to deal 1, draw 1. I don't actually really love it. Oh, Sweeping Beam. 6 damage to all enemies, draw a card every time we get Sweeping Beam. That's just such a good one. Now this could be interesting, because if I'm about to take a big hit, I just play no attacks and instead do this. Actually, I'm going to take this because I feel like, oh, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Absolutely take that every time. I feel like our character is a little weak right now in terms of both damage and defense. So with that being said, all enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Exhaust. We'll have it in there. It's exhaust, which means we only get to play it once. But let's go ahead and do it. And then immediately, let's try to improve our deck. This looks pretty good. We could get chest, and we can get a bunch of elites. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh well. I'm not going to spend all day trying to figure it out, but it looks pretty good. Okay, so we have 15 damage. So watch this. We immediately get the 15% more, but he has his shield. So let's backflip. I did this in probably all the wrong orders, but the good news, it doesn't matter. I've been rewarded for my not paying attention. If you know you're going to draw in a turn, play the draw first, and then you'll at least see what you can get. And here we go. Sunder. I'm doing 50% less or 25% less damage, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I love a claw. Increase the damage of all claw cards by 2. We saw 2 or 3 of these in the draft. If I had gotten it every time, then absolutely. Deal 4 damage whenever you draw this card. Add another copy to your hand. Sure. What do I need right now? I need some, like, mechanics. I need some more poison, or I need some power cards. Like, I kind of need something. Remove a card from your deck. No need. Gain gold. Absolutely. Okay, so I essentially am playing the Orby character, and I have all the poison cards. So he's going to do 11 damage to us. We don't want him to do 11 damage. We have no draws, so we were probably just going to end up just using everything. We're going to knock him down, and then we're going to do that. If we had poison, he'd be almost dead right now. But we'll probably be able to kill him next turn. We have a good balance of attack cards left. So, yeah, there we go. So here's that endless agony I was talking about. When you draw a copy, you draw another one. I could have just used Sunder. Sometimes I like to just play with different cards. Ooh, this card is so good when you have a discard deck. We do not have a discard deck. Melter basically makes a couple enemies in this game worthless. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get it, and we're probably gonna upgrade it, given the chance. But it is just too good of a card. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this. We have 1 block. Okay, here I want to show you this. We have 2 enemies. This one ultimately is much more dangerous because he's got 30. It's almost like we could kill this guy at any time. And we have 2 cards in here, Sweeping Beam and Dagger Spray that does damage to both. And then we also have a Sunder that we could use on this guy just to kill him and get all of our magic back. We didn't get any of those cards. So watch this. Nope, wrong button. Now they're doing essentially no damage. We have the energy to use that anyways. So next turn we'll have 1 more energy. So let's... Oh! Big mistake. Always play the card that does 50% more damage. So that's 2 damage that I just threw away. Oh, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. I didn't even do the math because it didn't matter to my point. My point was, and he'd be dead if I hadn't done this incorrectly. But the point is, this guy's easy to kill. And he's not going to debuff us. He's not going to attack us with some kind of like major thing. He's not going to heal this guy or add armor. They're attacking us. And so if we debuff them, got him anyways. Now this guy is a guaranteed kill. I'm going to draw 5 cards, and it's like one of them will be able to kill him, you know? So, you know, we got kind of an unlucky draw there and still killed him easily. So where I could have very easily played a block card and killed the small guy, now instead of round 2, they're both dead. I like stack. Stack specifically is you're playing a lot of cards that are cheap and you go through your deck. If you draw this in the first turn, you're going to get like 2 or 3 block, which sucks. But if you play it in round 2, you might get 10. I don't think we have the deck for this. Like, if we had a high discard deck, maybe. I'm gonna... You know what? Here's what I'm doing. I've just now decided this, because the right choice is probably draw no cards. But I just love cards. Which, this game does not reward that behavior. Here we go. We're gonna upgrade. But the reason I say that is... I'm really embracing this 0 cards. Okay, so that's still exhaust. Sometimes I forget what these do. That changes it to 14 damage, which is good. I think Sunder is the key, because it just... First of all, it increases it by so much damage, but now it gives it so much more utility. How many enemies have 30 health? Where this card is now worthless, because I only have 3 energy total. So I can't kill him anyways, but now it does 32, I can kill him. So, that's what we're going to upgrade first. But what I was saying is the game generally doesn't reward having a big deck, because you're not going to get to the cards you actually need. But... Did I get a poison card? Oh, I guess I did. So why did I do it in that order? I don't know. It's the answer. Alright, there we go. We actually ended up not doing very much damage to him, but... Because I didn't have the 50% thing. But I'm embracing the... I'm embracing the draw deck. That's my theory right now. Immediately gonna play that. Immediately gonna play that. Perfect. He's doing 18... Which means if we have 1 energy, that 11 takes us to 18. My goal, generally when I play, just so you know, is to just never take damage. So this will do 12 damage, but this does 8 damage. This does 12 damage and draws a card. And we have a bunch of cards in here like this that would be more helpful. We have a 0-cost card that would be helpful, so we're actually going to draw. Okay, that didn't really help us, and that's totally fine. We're just going to get 7 energy, or 7 shield. So we take 0 damage. Part of the reason I want to take 0 damage, though, is because I want to really be able to upgrade my cards. Nice. I want to upgrade my cards at the rest stop and not have to heal. Alright, he's going to hit us big time, so let's reduce that. So we're taking a hit here. Probably could have played that a little more optimally, playing the card that does 14 damage, but that's okay. And look at this. Boom. And the poison will finish him off. I could have also played the 0 cost and hit him, but either way, whatever. He's dead. I knew he was dead. Lantern. Start each combat with an additional energy. That's for turn 1. Now remember, our turn 1 is generally cheap, so not amazing. Gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards. Absolutely. Here's why. Because we're playing so many 0 cost. Although, as I said that, I realized that the other card was every time you play a card, do 1 damage, so, oops. Yeah. Max... What's the relic that you obtain? At the end of your turn, lose HP equal to the number of the cards in your hand. Oh, you can't see the curse. We probably don't want that curse. We could get it out of our deck, but I don't see a store. I took a path that didn't really have any stores. So we'll just go max HP up 5. Whatever. So elite here or elite here. We'll go elite. We'll go elite here. We're not gonna rest. I don't need that 5 health. This upgrade makes sense. It's only 4 damage, but I play this every single combat. So the one thing I know is this upgrade will get used. Everything else, it's maybe. 8 block takes this card from a do I play it, do I not play it, to I absolutely play it. Because 8 block is good to go. This, gain 2 energy and draw 2 cards. Whew, that's hard to say no to. So I'm really between Adrenaline and Backstab. And again, Backstab only because you're going to use it every time. 10 block? Man, that's good. What do we need more of? Defense or offense? Defense or offense? You know what? Let's do it. You only get to play this once, but we're about to hit an elite, and it might really work for us. Every 3 times you shuffle the deck, gain 2 energy. That's huge. And again, another benefit for having a small deck. Okay, this guy's not good for our deck. Every time outside of turn 1, he's about to buff himself. Every time you play a skill, he will seriously damage you. His strength goes up. So we have one thing that can draw, so we're going to draw. We're going to draw again. This is what I wanted. Although now I've, like, you know, done so many other things. Yes. So we have exactly 2 energy. We're going to stack a bunch of poison on him. So what this does is, not only did we do a bunch of damage, right? You know, we did what, 38 damage? Like, we did some serious damage to him. Not only that, but now, because he's got 8 poison on him, which means he's going to take 8 damage, then 7 damage, then 6 damage, we could kind of, or we could just kill him right here. You see what I mean? Just for fun. I just want to show you that his strength goes up. When you play a skill, his strength goes up. So even though I've strengthened down, play another skill. Look how high his strength gets. Alright, he's toast. It doesn't matter what we do. We could have just ended the turn and killed him with poison. That guy has ended my run before. Early in the game, not having the right deck. The start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block. That doesn't really help us that much, but it's a pretty cool card. Here's a nice power card. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. This is nice for a deck like ours with a lot of draw and a lot of 0-cost cards. But I still don't think it works, because I think in any given turn, that's going to give us maybe 5 block. And it's going to cost 1 just to turn it on. But we did just get these CalPERS, which means we only lose 15 block, which means if we get up to 20 block in a turn. And now, there's always an option of not taking a card, which is almost always the right choice. It's just, for me, it's just not fun. Attain a random potion. Oh man, there's some potions that are literally lifesavers. Like, instead of dying, use this potion. Yeah, we're gonna obtain a random potion. That's a weird choice, but I just really like that card. Watch this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I am speaking. I can't kill him, can I? This does 3 damage. I am so close to killing him. I don't want to take 12 damage. I don't want to take 12 damage. Here's what I'm going to do. I can do 2 things. Liquid Memory. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. Literally any single one of these will kill him. So it doesn't matter. Now this would be the right choice, because it makes it 0. Or I play a card that is 12 block and he hits me for 11. Here's why I'm going to play this one. This is probably the wrong move. I should just finish him off and just be done with it. But here's why. I'm hoping I get a random potion. I'm hoping I draw it. I've got like a 50 chance, almost. Oh, I didn't get it. Do I have anything that draws? No, I don't have anything that draws that won't also kill him. So, GG. We had like a 33% chance of drawing it, right? This card right here. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, what if I just block and end my turn? But the lightning is literally going to kill him no matter what. So we were too efficient. Do we need another backstab? I don't actually see how it helps us that much. Because we don't have we don't have that power card. Like we don't have any. I mean, it's a free 11 damage, but it also means that's one more card that we don't get. You know what? Let's stick with the draw theme. So again, either elite here or elite here. Let's go elite here in case this is a store. Okay. Gain 75 gold, lose 11 HP. We've taken no damage for the most part, so let's do it. Plus, I have this liquid memories and the fire. I think we're going to be okay. Obtain a random potion, 12 block. Got it right back. So we'll probably use that this turn. Remove all block and deal 10 damage. How nice is that? So that's a free 8 damage or whatever he had. Not a bad opener for this guy and not having a great draw. And now we have our 12 block. So 1 weak. Weak is amazing. Let's... Ooh, if I draw, it means I can't play this. Because I could literally play this, then play this, and play it again. And I do 64 damage. And he has 67 health plus 3. So that's 64 plus 3. Just for the memes. Meal ticket. When you enter a shop, gain 15 HP. That's really good, because that might be the only healing that I need. This turn, your next skill is play twice. No. Skip. I don't want any of those. I'd love a store. Not a store. Okay. This is not our favorite. I'm actually not sure what to do. This guy is going to probably make us weak, and this guy is just going to keep hitting us really hard. So, yeah, I think I have my answer. Should have played this because this is going to be a draw. Try to play your draw cards first so you can see what's going to happen. See? Like that. Now I've made him weak. So, looks like I'm going to be able to kill him. So I take no damage. Great. I kind of wasn't really doing the math because there was nothing more I could do anyways. So then when I noticed he was going to die, that made it not better. I think I got him. Oh no, because he's not poisoned. Yeah, still got him. Didn't need to play that, just felt like it. Great. We took 0 damage. That's actually not that easy of a fight. It just looked easy. Gain 6 block and 1 shiv. Ooh, this is not a bad card because it is both attack and damage. We don't really have any interactions for playing a lot of cards. But let's do it. I'm going to operate with the idea that should I heal? We are going to be playing a boss. I'm looking at the symbol and I cannot remember what boss this is. I have definitely fought it. Obviously, I've played this game. Oh, I know who this guy is. This is the guy with the big spikes and does a bunch of damage. We are actually going to use our fireplace to rest. It's only 20 damage or less than that, but we might need that. This is going to be a tough fight for us, I think. I'm predicting a tough fight. So, we're going to draw. I don't actually know that I want to play this yet, if that makes sense. I don't know if now is the time. A little maybe controversial here, but I'm going to actually hold on to that. because it exhausts, and there's going to be so many more times. You see how he has like 20 armor right now? What am I going to draw? I'm going to draw something that does 20 damage? Well, then he doesn't really take very much damage. So I'm going to leave that there. And in 3 more turns, we'll see if I need it. Okay, so we want to draw. Obtain a random potion, gain 1 artifact. Artifact, by the way, negates the next debuff. So I don't think he actually debuffs us. We need shield. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw. I'm going to take damage. Great. I'm going to take damage from the weak. After a boss fight, just... If you don't know this, if this is your first time ever watching, or you're kind of looking for some commentary, after a boss fight, you full heal. So I'm okay with taking damage. But I don't know that I'm okay with doing 4 damage to take 3. And then take an additional 3. So I'll essentially be taking 6 damage by doing 4. So I'm actually going to not. And instead we're going to take 1. If it was any more than 4 damage, I probably would have done it. Okay, so here's that example of when to use this reinforced. Because 3 times 7 is 21. He's going to hit us for 16. So let's just do that. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a nothing turn. And I would have loved to keep the poison going on him, but that's okay. We got to hit him once. Okay, now we need to do 40 damage. That's what this number is down here. We need to do 40 damage. He doesn't have spikes. We need to do 40 damage or he's going to hit us for 5 times 4. And look at what card we have. Oops, didn't play that first. Messed up again. Look at what card we have. Perfect timing, right? Well, we actually really kind of got a pretty unlucky draw. He's gonna hit us for 12. That was a bad draw for us. Because we even drew 2 extra cards. There are so many cards we could have drawn to do 7 extra damage. And we did not draw them. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So he's still poisoned. But let's draw. Hope I get Melter. No. Alright. Well, that will technically do some damage. Okay. We're doing fine. We're taking a little longer than normal, and the problem with this guy, the longer this fight goes on, the tougher he gets. It's a real thing, so we do need to be careful. 6 block. We're going to do poison. We're going to do a shiv, and then we're going to get 7 more block. Okay, he's poisoned again, so he's still taking some damage every turn. That's the key. So we're going to take a hit. We're going to take a hit, and that's okay. I played this first by my own rules. Alright, yeah, we're going to take a pretty big hit, but I want to get that poison on. Because that poison can save us when he goes into the other mode. Because he's going to take that 6 poison, so we need to do 50. I think we got this, and here's why. Yeah, I think we got this. Let's get one of those 0 costs. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. I think we got this because we're going to just kill him off next round. That gives us 0 block, but I just did it because I felt like it. So we're going to take a hit here, but again, you full heal at the end of the boss round, but now we're 21 damage away from killing him. Plus, plus the 3, we're like 18 away. We got this. Here we go. Draw a card and do some damage. Now he's got his shield. Could not have drawn a better card. Because I can... Instead of him having 34 health, he's dead. Because I can completely remove his shields. That was a good card to draw. We would have been fine anyways. We weren't at risk of losing. This is just a good card. Deal 11 damage, gain 1 artifact. Some games, an artifact saves you. I didn't end up using it this one because this guy doesn't do it, but... Deal 8 damage twice, decrease the damage of this card by 2. It just literally does 16 damage. This is a great card. It does 16 damage, but then the next round it does 12. Well, 16 and 12 is good. Both of these cards are good. We're going to go Glass Knife, just because it does so much damage. Especially if I'm doing 50% more. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards and upgrade them. There's not 3 cards that I want to get rid of, to be honest. And I could, like, maybe Endless Agony. Like, maybe... This one's tough. Gain 1 energy at the start of your turn. That means every turn, enemies start with 1 strength. I'm very rarely running out of energy. I'm usually running out of cards. Yeah, let's do it. Honestly, I just want more energy. Even though I'm rarely running out of it, I'm looking for more more higher cost cards. So this has a shop, which will heal me 15, which is great, but I am full health. So I wouldn't mind a shop. I really want to shop right about here, if that makes sense, because it's going to heal me. But instead, it's 2 shops in a row and then elites. Let's do that. I'm going to do this with a question mark, because a question mark actually could be an elite fight. Ooh, this is kind of a tough one for us. If we draw the right cards, then we're actually okay. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble. That's a good start, because this counts as 1. And then this counts as... Oh, nope. This counts as 2, 3. Then he'll fall down. No! Oh, I meant to put that back in my hand. Well, that is unfortunate. Darn. Well, you know what? That's... I guess I just did... Like, look at this. I have 2 energy... I did everything wrong this turn. Yeah, I mean, they take 50% damage, so... I don't know. Oh, that didn't even knock him out of the sky? I did everything. I did everything wrong. That was bad. I was gonna sunder this one. Just wow. Well, we're gonna pay for it, aren't we? Okay, that's good. He'll die from poison. Now, if we can hit this guy 3 times, that'd be even better. He doesn't have poison. So we're gonna take... Hold on, let's do some math. 13 plus 4. This guy's dead, so don't worry about that. We're gonna take 13 plus 4. We have 2 energy, so that'd be 14. We can do 5 block, and then depending on what we draw, 7, so that'd be 12. If he was poisoned... Yeah, let's do that, because depending on what we draw... There we go. That's... I could not have asked for a better draw, because doing this knocks him out of the sky. That's... I just couldn't have asked for a better draw. So, unfortunately, this doesn't finish him off. So I could charge. He's going to get back up in the sky. Oof. Watch this. Watch this, folks. Lightning bolt that guy. Oh! That's why you play the game. That's why you play the game. For moments like that. They have just no shot. It doesn't matter what cards I play. That's why you play the game. Whew, that felt good. Gain 5 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. This is really good with a couple cards. You know what? We'll do it because it's 5 block, which is not nothing, but it also... Give me an enemy. Give me an enemy. Oh, at the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand. So it's every turn. This could be really good. Oh, you know what? Absolutely. The next... We're going to do this. Why are we going to do this? Because we can pay to get this card removed right now. Heck yeah, that's an easy decision. So it's basically pay 75 for Warped Tongs. Absolutely. Okay, now that we've done that, let's do it. Frozen Eye, will viewing your draw deck, cards are shown in not random order, but the actual order they're going to come in. That's really useful with a draw deck because you know what you're going to get. Like, is it worth it? Yeah, let's do it. This is overpowered for a power deck, and if I had known this was going to be in the shop, I would have picked every power card. Because what this does is it sets a random card in your hand to 0. You can string together power cards, making them cost 0. Whenever you would receive 5 or less damage, reduce it to 1. This card is overpowered. Those guys hitting us for 5, they would have hit us for almost nothing. Unfortunately, I'm basically out of money, and there's another shop right there. So I'm going to go this way, since I'm not going to be able to get anything at that shop. I will heal when I go to that shop. That serves no purpose for me, because I'm full health. Alright, let's watch what card gets upgraded. Boom! This one's upgraded. Doesn't help us. But I also know what card I'm about to get. I'm about to get Melter. If I can draw 2 cards, that would be really helpful. Which, oh look, I can. 1. Who do I want to kill? I want to kill this guy because he is... Well, just because he's the lowest, health-wise. If I could draw 1 more card... Watch this. Watch this. This is why you... This is why you get that, because then you can play the poison. Oh, I didn't... Somebody wasn't paying attention. I don't have enough energy to poison him and then play the card that does extra damage when they're poisoned. So, oops. Either way, I can finish him off because I have this, but I've kind of like done it so inefficiently that that I don't have enough mana over to finish this guy. So I can do 15 damage, or I can do 16 damage, or, you know, it's kind of like, I could do 9 plus 16. It actually doesn't matter which 2 cards I play. He will be dead. Just kind of mess that one up. I'll play that because it makes me feel better. So we're going to take a little damage. Not the end of the world. I don't think there was a way we could have played it not taking damage. There was a way we could have played it to where we wouldn't have given up so much to that guy. Sure, we'll go 3 vulnerable. And then we'll go random potion. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. That is such a good card. And now he's taking 50% more damage. There we go. I knew I was going to kill him, I just didn't know. Now all of a sudden the stack becomes a little more enticing. But we're going to... Nah, we're not going to take any of those. I did take damage that fight. That's a little unfortunate. For the top 3 cards of your draw pile. Now, because I have the Frozen Eye, I know exactly what that'll do. Normally, that's kind of just like mayhem. Look at this guy. 14 block, and look what I have. That's amazing. Before we do anything, we're going to draw, because we start off with 5 energy. We're going to make him vulnerable. Then we're going to remove the block. If we kill this fungus, by the way, he will apply 2 death on our vulnerable. Actually, I can't just drink an artifact. He's going to hit us for 14 no matter what, though. Block. Block. Yeah, you know, if I had done things a little differently. Oops. Oops. We're going to take damage. Or are we? So, play the top 3 cards. This will draw... You know what? Let's do it. Like, who cares? I'm using all my potions, and normally I don't like using potions. But it just seems so good. Do I do 9? Well, if I draw, what's the next card? The next card is not going to help me. So 9 damage in a draw, or 6 damage. I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of messed this one up quite a bit. But we took no damage. I used a bunch of potions. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just take this guy out. We have an artifact, so his applying vulnerable on death actually won't hurt us. He's going to take 50% more damage. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. Turns out it didn't matter. We had all the cards anyways. I like this one. If the card's discarded, draw 2 cards. We don't have a discard card. Apply 5 poison. That's not a very good card, the apply 5 poison. I know I have it in my deck. It's not that good of a card. Draw 3 cards. Okay, so... For sure we want to kill him. Wow, we're really lacking good cards. Apply 2 vulnerable? So he's going to buff. He's probably going to buff this guy. No, okay. We'll kill him next turn. We'll kill him this turn since he is going to attack us. And we'll do something that gives us energy. See why I need more draw cards? I'm sitting here with 4 energy and nothing to spend it on. Actually, I could have used the potion to draw 3 cards. In hindsight, that probably would have been the right choice. Nope. Okay, we're back. I just had to clean up my nose a little bit there. Okay, draw 2 cards. Nobody's going to hit us, but this draws 2 cards. This is obviously, boom. Now we have more energy. That's kind of obvious, but is there anything with drawing these 2 cards that really helps us? We don't have anything that can apply poisons. What we do in here? No, we do not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm actually not... I don't necessarily think drawing is the right choice. Alright, I'm going to use the hologram. I'm going to make this guy vulnerable. Part of me wants to just, like, shoot him for this. Like, he'll die eventually. Did we just do that? So that'll be 3... Oh, like, if we do this... Okay, what do I draw with this? Alright, fine. We'll do it. That, like, I think total damage-wise, I think it's really fine either way. Like, he's still at 89. We did a good amount of damage. I don't know exactly what that other guy's buff would have been. Maybe it would have been 30 armor or something. So, if that's true, then maybe we made the right choice. But, here we go. Draw 2 cards. We know exactly what 2 they are. It's a draw, so then we'll have this card and then this card. Is that what we need? Doesn't really actually help us. Yeah, here's why it does. Because we can take these guys out. That's gotta be worth something. This guy's gonna do 5 damage. Could just take him out. Yeah, let's just take him out. And then we'll go, boom. Deadly poison. Block. Boom. Not gonna use this, because remember, every time you use it, it becomes less effective. We don't need to use it. We're gonna take... We might take 5 damage. I was just realizing that he actually might survive this. Unless we hit him with lightning. So he does not survive it. Ooh. Good time for us to get weak. He's going to hit us for 13 times 3. Holy smokes. Let's get that random potion. Gain 2 focus. That's almost never going to help us. Focus just increases our orbs, which, under the right circumstances, is great. We don't have the deck for that. Huh. Yeah, we have to draw. We're actually... We have this great card that is not going to help us because there's nothing in here I want. So if I play this, I can then get the backflip back. Hold on, let's do some math, right? 1, so now we're at 2 energy. Hit that again, now we're at 1 energy and 10 block. Then we get these 2 cards. 1 energy and 10 block. That's worse than just doing this. So let's just do that and then get him next turn. I was kind of wondering if there was a way we could get him this turn. We cannot. This is not even a boss fight. This guy's just tough. Dead Branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand. You know, I clicked it because it's a relic, but here's why it's actually not that great. I'm not going to get another one. Here's why it's actually not that great for us. I like my deck. So if I start getting random cards and I don't play them, then I'm going to start getting weird random decks. We're going to do that literally just to take it from 1 to 0. Elite... Chest Elite or question mark chest fireplace. Is there another store? I wouldn't mind another store. There's no other stores. This looks like the place with most elites, and I think that's kind of our goal, right? Oh! This is not an easy fight. This is not an easy fight. This guy's hitting us for 14, so let's see if we can take him out. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, see, there's that random card to the hand. I don't know that I want that, because I'm about to draw cards, and now that's actually in my way. Let's do this. Let's get lucky with the potion. We did it again! It's giving us a random thing that I don't necessarily want. Shoot. Yeah. This whole exhaust thing might end up being our undoing. There we go. Now, that random card was a great card. Thank you. That should kill him. There we go. Now this guy is next. Didn't want that, but that's okay. Boom. Again, random card, not exactly what I wanted. We have one more. Ooh, we are so close to killing him in this one shot. Can we? So that would do 12 to him. This does more. Man, we just couldn't quite do it, could we? Yeah. Played it wrong. Played it wrong. Oh! 5 or less unblocked damage gets reduced to 1, remember? Remember? So we actually did fine. I honestly forgot about that. Ooh, how do I use the Sunder to great effect? Like, assuming this guy's dead. 32. What's coming up? What's coming up here? What's 50% of 32? So that would be 48. That'll do it. Will this do it? Is this the right move? No. We've actually already made a mistake, and I was doing my math wrong. So now we have to do this. That's not what I wanted to do, and we'll be totally fine, but it is not what I wanted to do. We'll be totally fine. We'll get him next turn. There's enough poison in our orbs, it doesn't actually matter, but I did my math wrong. Which is shocking. Okay, have we gotten our potion yet? Okay, we already got our potion. We're gonna play this because we get a random card when we exhaust. And it could be a really good card. It could be a card that, like, heals us or something. It was not. Merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions. All prices reduced by 20%. That is a great relic most of the time. I don't see a lot of stores on the Spire, so probably not going to help us. The first time you lose HP, draw 3 cards. Great. I really wish we actually didn't have this dead branch, because it just fills up our hands with stuff we don't need. Okay. Potion. Potion. Boom, just like that. Concentrate. Discard 3 cards, gain 2 energy. It's not the worst. We don't need it right now. So let's take out this guy. Perfect. Ah, deal 13 damage to all enemies. Okay, that's the worst card to have. I was gonna use that one. Discard 3 cards, gain 2 energy. I could do that, but I don't draw any more cards, so now I just have 2 energy. So he's gonna get a good wallop on me, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. So we need to do some serious damage to him, because he hits hard. Okay, unfortunately, all of these exhaust cards are going to fill our cards with random things that I don't want or need. So let's get some cards out of our hand. Yeah, I don't really want these random cards. Ugh. That's not a bad random card. More like that, please. Prevent the next 2 times you would lose energy? Sure. Let's do it. There we go. Perfect. This actually works well for us. This deals 7 damage, draw 4 cards, just all cards that don't cost 0. The reason that works for us is there are no more 0, so we're going to actually just cycle through our deck real quick. Which I'm okay with. So we have 2 energy. What do I want to do with our 2 energy? Oh boy, if only I had 3 energy. Because I could draw this card, use this card, and then use this card. Forget it. Let's do it. There we go. And now... So we'll draw Sunder next turn. Is that what's happening? Is there anything in here that I want to use this turn while I have the mana, right? I'd love a vulnerable, but the problem is it doesn't, it's only 1. So I might as well. I have the mana, so I guess 6 damage. 6 damage is better than no damage. 6 damage is better than no damage. So thoughtful. Now, I knew I was going to get the Sunder. Question is, can I use the Sunder on him? I think I can actually take him out this turn. I think that less. I really thought I was going to get some of these vulnerables. I'm genuinely surprised. Because if I had gotten a single one of those vulnerables, he'd be done. I could take this guy out, but you know what? We're doing it. Whew. Forgot about the poison. There was 11. I knew I was close, but I didn't quite get it. Ooh! Upon pickup, choose an attack to start your turn with. Thunder. And here's why we're starting with Thunder. I'm going to double check that there's nothing else amazing. Melter could be good, because if you start with an enemy with super high block, it's game over in the first turn. But here's why it's Thunder. Those little minions, basically I guarantee take one out. So anytime I'm fighting with a bunch of minions, and if it's a really big dude who has a lot of health, then that means I'm going to get Sunder in like 3 rounds when I need it, instead of, you know, like, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to get it. So, yeah. We're going Sunder. Let's prove me right immediately, game. Prove me right immediately. That's good. Cards contain strike, deal 3 additional damage. Oh, here we go. Cards with exhaust, when played, will instead discard 50% of the time. This is whenever you exhaust a card. So this kind of negates this a little bit, which means I can also keep some of those good cards 50% of the time. I'm going to do it because, honestly, because I just wish I hadn't taken the branch. That's why. And also these suck. But I just wish I hadn't taken the branch. And now we're full healed. Let's hope it's not another shop. Okay, so this one could be bad, because if it's something I don't want... Bullet time's okay. I'll take bullet time. Yeah. I don't want zap, so I'm going to click bullet time because I actually don't want zap. I hope that makes sense. I don't want that. So let's gain 2 block. I want that, so let's click here. Okay, that's fine. I was, more than anything, I was trying to avoid getting things I didn't want, instead of, I could have done it in a way that would have increased my likelihood of seeing more cards and then making matches. But I didn't want it. See what I mean? Sunder actually serves no purpose right now. But what it is doing means it's going to come back around when I do need it, is my theory. We're in big time trouble. We have no block. Vulnerable, and then draw a card and hope it's something good. Something good, like it does a lot of damage. Here we go. We're just gonna gain 5 strength and do a bunch of damage, because we're gonna take a huge hit. So let's huge hit him back. Hindsight, should have done this, because now I have 2 energy, and I was not really paying attention. So oops, he'd still be alive. But if I had played that better, he'd probably be dead this turn. So if he hits me again, that's on me. Alright, he's not going to hit me again. There's my random card. Actually, it does 20 damage. It's not too bad. It's poisoned. Whew. In the end, it turned out it didn't matter. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. We love that. This is a fun card for the right hand. Discard your hand, add 1 shiv. Especially if you have like a bunch of curses and stuff. That's pretty cool. But no. We don't, and we don't need it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So that's going to do 11. And then that would do 32. So that's 40. Oh, we can't quite do it, can we? What are we going to draw? Ooh. 10 damage to all enemies. That would make him at 38. Channel 1 Dark. Absolutely. Thunder. Absolutely, this is the right choice. Gain 5 strength. Well, I wish I'd played that first. We'd be doing a lot more damage. You know what? Whatever. We'll do it right now. I don't even care. Put a card from your draw pile into your hand. Draw pile. Ironically, it's just the next card. Let's go this. And then we'll go this. And then we'll go this. Okay. I really, truly believe if I had played that perfectly, I could have got all 3 in one turn. But I'm not here to play perfectly. I'm here to learn and here to have fun. So, part of learning is realizing you did something wrong. We have 3 innate cards now. We start our hand with 3 cards. I'm actually going to heal because it's right before a boss fight, and I'd love to upgrade some cards, but I'd also just... I want to go into a boss fight full health. In the last one, I didn't end up needing it, but it sure made me feel better. Now, this is a situation where Sunder being in my hand first kind of is not great. But look at this. We got vulnerable, so we're going to end up doing so much damage. In hindsight, I should have played those cards first. Now here's, again, we're here to learn. This Dead Branch, if they had exhausted, I would have got a random card. So I should have played them first, knowing that I'd have energy left and not exactly sure what cards would come. So I should have played those first, but that's okay. We did a good amount of damage. Now he's going to spawn little dudes. So that's good. We start with 14 block. Little dudes have 40 health. Okay, let's go Thorns. Drink a potion. We're going to drink the Dexterity, because Dexterity increases our block. And we're going to need that block. So we're going to take, what, 27? Yeah. There we go. We actually needed all of that. You know what? I'm actually going for the big guy, which is probably a mistake, if I'm being honest here. But they're gonna take some damage on my thorns. Maybe I'll get my Sunder back around. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll hit a card like this. You know, just kind of think of stuff like that. Actually, right here. Boom. This is why I didn't kill him. I didn't even know why before, but now I do. That's why I didn't kill him. I don't really care about him doing that damage to me, so let's wait for it. Sorry, what's the next card? Yep. Okay, here we go. I'm going to just take that 8 damage, which, not really, because... because I have shields, but that was too good of an opportunity to do, you know, massive damage to him. It was too good of an opportunity. Boy, wouldn't I love my Melter card. Oh, no! It's right here! Oops. We're gonna take 11 damage. I don't know what cards are next because I need to shuffle, so let's do this. Okay. We could take this guy out. I don't want to take any damage. He intends to inflict a negative effect, so we're gonna actually drink our artifact. I think this guy's gonna hit us with like 5 negative effects. So, at least we'll reduce 1. Okay, perfect. Now I'm not going to take any damage. So everything else I'm going to go for him. Whenever you play a power card, channel lightning. I don't have any power cards, so it's not really that useful. But this does 13 damage. Yeah, we're gonna do this because it's 13 damage to everybody. Great. He's gonna hit us with a big time negative effect, but we have a good chance of killing him next turn. We have a good chance. So we receive 50% more damage. I don't know what we took. There we go. Right there. We got it. We got him. We got him, folks. We got him 10 different ways. That's the crazy part. It was optional on how to kill him. I have put together a pretty good deck. Absolutely. Another adrenaline. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. That... Ooh. With the right deck, this is, like, overpowered. But for me, I could see my hand just getting so full of those, like, X ones, which means, like... Oh, no, because I can play those with 0 mana. Maybe. Never going to do this. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards, but start confused, so everything gets cost random. With a deck with a bunch of 0 cards, you can only go up. So if you have a deck with like 3 and 5 cost stuff, click on this, because you're going to get 0 for those all the time. Elites drop an extra relic. I got to do that, right? We're likely to hit 3 or 4 more elites, which means now I just got 3 or 4 more relics. So the pyramid could have been interesting, but not a guarantee, and that is good. Man, another shop early on. I don't want the shops early because I actually want to use them to heal. So we have... Boy, I wish I could get both of these shops. If there was any path to hit both those shops because I want to heal. Alright, we're going this way. We're going to hit a shop late game. I'll have enough money to buy a bunch of relics. That's my plan. What a weird little starting hand here. I have no block. This is the problem with having so many innate things, is you don't know what you're going to get. Thunderstrike deals 7 damage to a random enemy for each lightning. I had this one game where, like, I was on the final boss and I was just channeling so much lightning. I hit this and I did like 1,000 damage or something completely absurd. That was fun. Okay, well, we're going to do this because this is going to do almost nothing. We almost killed him in one turn. I would have used my fire potion if he was lower, but we almost killed him, but we didn't. So, unfortunately, that means we took damage. Always hit vulnerable first. I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh, speed potion. Yeah, I mean, that one's fine. Yeah, I kind of want to do this because it's already upgraded. I want more upgrades. I also want more draws, so I'm adding a card to my deck if it's a draw, 100%. Okay, here's the question. Can we do 56 damage to this guy? So it's 15, 26, 32. We got him. And we have a chance of getting some random card. Unfortunately, this random card is the grand finale, which is a very interesting card that I've never successfully used. I mean, I've used it like once, like literally one time, but I've never like successfully used it. Like, it's been amazing. So this guy will come back to life in 2 turns. So the only reason I wanted to kill him was to not take the damage. But yeah, we have to. They have lifelink, so he comes back at half health. So we got to finish him off. Basically, is what I'm saying. Sure. This guy's gonna do 10 damage. The best strategy is to hit them all equally. Which, now that I'm looking, maybe that's okay. Here's why I'm gonna do it this way. Only because, I know it sounds a little weird, only because I have enough block. And this guy's got enough poison that he's going to be finished off. So now, next turn, I'm going to focus on killing him and him. Oh, Shoot, I wasn't thinking the lightning was gonna hit him, so that actually doesn't really help us because we need to get both of these guys. Yeah, we gotta draw. I don't even know what's next. Yeah, sure. Not a big help, but at least this will do more damage. We'll do a little extra block next turn. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Discard all your non-attack cards. Okay, sure. Okay, so now, next round, we'll have to face a half health this guy plus 10 health. Okay. This is not the most efficient, but we did do it. We did it. Okay, I want a potion, because none of these are really that amazing, so... Boom. What'd I get? Attack card. I love that card. Okay, you go there. You go there. You go there. Doesn't really matter what we click. Okay. We did it. We were successful. That's all that matters, but we definitely didn't do that amazing. Distraction. Add a random skill to your hand that costs 0. No. Do not take that card. Skip. But yes, I'm going to. Enemies and elites have 25% less HP. That's such a good one to get during this part. That's such a good one to get. So this guy... Ooh, I really had the art. I wish I had the artifact. I think this is the guy who casts the thing that just does 10 damage to you every turn. We're gonna take a hit, folks. We're gonna take a big hit. So let's start by doing the things that might give us a random card. No. No. It's so crazy. This spoon, 50% chance. We just played 4 cards that exhaust, and only 1 did that. Yeah, let's do this. I want to do as much damage as possible to him. So... Yeah, man, none of these are really that great. But sure, we'll do this. That way he's going to take 50% more damage from this. And then we're going to... Wait, does it make it 0? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It returns to our hand, but it's not 0. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, this one's 0. So, whenever you play a card this turn, enemy loses 3 HP. Well, that would have been good to do first. Deal 4 damage for each skill. Alright, we're going to do this one. So we're going to go Riddle. And then there we go. Okay, that's a lot of damage for 1 turn. That is a lot of damage. And if I had played it better, we could have done another, like, 10 or whatever. But I just messed up. So, yeah, at the end of your turn, take 10 damage. So he's going to do 27 damage to us. So that's the question is, can we kill him? Play a power card? None of these help us at all. So, but I already drank the potion, so we're going to do it. Okay, reduce the strength. Absolutely. Perfect. Block. Boom. I was not even doing the math. We actually could just straight up finish him off. Oops. Okay. Apply 7 poison because it's upgraded. Makes me want to say maybe. Whenever you play a power card, draw a card again. We don't have a power card deck. So, no cards. No cards. This guy's interesting. So here, if you don't know, essentially you just have to survive 5 turns. You can kill him. I have done it when I've had, like, a ridiculous deck. You know, these random games, sometimes it's just super easy and completely overpowered. But, so, he dies in 5 turns. Every time you do damage to him, it reduces his strength by 1. So now he's going to hit me for 31. Now he's going to hit me for 27. Now he's going to hit me for 23. Now he's going to hit me for 1. The problem is, just full transparency, the problem is, it doesn't matter. Like, everything I'm doing right now doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? Because it's 0. He's going to die in 5 turns. So unless I'm going to do 1,000 damage, it doesn't matter. I need to actually hit him next turn. So, like, I probably should have just got him to 0 and then not played my other cards. That's the reality of it. Because you don't want to block. You just want to do damage. I want to do that so he's vulnerable. I would like to poison him. That would be good. Sure. So now he's down to 1, and I have 19 block anyways, so we'll do this so I get 1 energy next turn, but I mean this is it. This is the game. It just then he'll do like 60 damage next turn. Like this is it. You just have to keep knocking him down. So weak is good because it's a percentage down. Add a random skill to your hand. Absolutely, always do that. Deal 15 damage. Next turn, draw 2 cards. Absolutely. You want to apply poison. You want to do 15 damage. I already have enough to block. So, I don't know, whatever. He dies in 5 turns, so you just have to survive. Okay, this one's gonna be tough, actually. Let's see, what's the next card? Perfect. Okay, before I draw another card, because it'll recycle this, I need to figure out which one I need. Watch this. I got a plan. I got a plan. Is it a good plan? No. Aggregate. Gain 4 energy for every 4 cards in your hand. Boom! Or deck, whatever. Okay. Now I need to draw 2 cards. Absolutely. Okay, weak. Weak. Gain 1 energy next turn. He's poisoned. And damage. Boom, boom. Deal 7 orb. Alright. More poison. Again, I'm not going to do 1,000 damage to him, so I just need to survive, like, next turn. So, what's going to help me survive next turn? I don't know. None of this. Is he vulnerable? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. This is a weird thing I just did, but I wanted to stack the vulnerable, so he'll be vulnerable next turn. No matter what. Okay. We just need to survive 1 more turn. Okay, here we go. So this is the last turn. I do not have a problem, I think, doing it. So let's do that. 2 focus is not good. I'm not happy about that. But we can just... I mean, we've got him. It doesn't really matter. None of this matters. Alright, now he's gone. So we did 400 damage. You know. We did 400 damage. Weirdly, the warped tongs, or not the warped tongs, the calipers came in handy, which is at the start of your turn, lose 15 block instead of all your block. We were actually stacking so much block that actually came in handy. We love a claw deck. If you just have like 20 of these, it's amazing. It doesn't help us. Elite. I mean, I kind of want to go to a rest and just upgrade my cards some more. We've got 30 cards, though. Like, we have done everything wrong in terms of how to maintain a deck. And I don't care. I don't care. I love it. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. If this fight goes bad, we might have to heal. This guy can be tough. Oh, look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. This dude has 500 HP. Never mind, 375. That is a huge difference. So we don't have anything that can increase his damage. So we're going to start. I'm learning. We're going to start with this, and if it exhausts, then we might get a card. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply poison. We're actually going to do that. In the end, that is going to mean less damage this turn, but in the long run, more damage. Because I could hit him for 41 right now. Oh. Actually, I know exactly what we're going to draw next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to draw anything that gives us block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 6 block. Ooh. It's going to be difficult next turn, so... But it also means having one more energy isn't going to help us. So actually, I am going to do this. I was gonna do this, so I'd have one more energy next turn, but hey, we can do that. Boom. Yeah, the countdown, by the way, is until he starts to, like, really hit hard. Also, you may have noticed this, like, every time I was playing a card, it did something. But what that is whenever a card is played, they receive 10 more damage from attacks this turn. So you want to start with all your low damage ones. I'm going to play Shield, for example. Oh, shoot, I already had 14 block. I totally forgot about the 14 block. I wish I hadn't played that. But look, he's got 2. Boom, boom, boom. And now he's got 6 poison on him from that Envenom that we got, random card. So now that's gonna start really adding up. So we'll do this. Yeah, we don't have any more draws. We're gonna be super draw heavy next turn. This is a bit of a weird choice, but I'm actually gonna play that because I just want to have 1 extra energy next turn because we're gonna be drawing so much next turn. Kind of a weird choice. I'm actually not 100% certain it was the right choice, but yeah. Let's see what skill we get. Put 1 card from your hand pile. Okay, from draw. Great. So, yeah, let's play this. And then draw 2. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's try this. Here's my plan. Vulnerable. Boom. We'll play this now. Perfect. Let's see what random card we get. We didn't get any random cards. This 50% spoon, we are way above 50%. I would be very confident. My whole goal here is just to apply like so much poison. Whenever you're attacked, deal 3 damage back. Probably. Let's see what we draw. Okay, we're going to play a power card. Gain 2 intangibles. Whenever you play a power card, at the start of your turn, add a random power card to your hand. Sure. Okay, so now... Okay. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, hold on. Play potion. Perfect. Adrenaline. Okay. I've got a plan. I'm trying to kill him this turn. I'm doing that, not because I need the block, but because he'll take 10% more damage. Play this. So now we're going to grab this. What's this going to do? That's going to do 100. We got him. We got him right now. Oh! We don't got him. I had 1 less energy than I thought. We don't got... Oh, man. I really messed that up. Alright, well, shoot. Let's, Alright. We'll play this. And then... yeah, well... fine, we'll do this. We still got him, that's the funny part, but I was gonna play both those back-to-back just for, like, some huge, like, smash. But that was pretty good. That was pretty good. We did a lot of damage that turn. Start each combat with 3 thorns. It definitely doesn't hurt. Your next 2 non-boss chests contain 2 relics. See, we got 2 relics because elites drop an additional relic. Bullet time is really good under the right circumstances. You cannot draw additional cards, but reduce the cards of all cards in your hand. All cards in your hand. It's pretty rare that we need this. Next turn, attacks deal double damage. I would say almost always get this card, but here's why I'm not going to. We're just... there are so few turns where we're just doing like so much damage that double damage would have turned the tide. Rest. I'm hoping for a shop. No. Upgrade a card. That's what I was going to do with the rest anyways, so no loss. We're going to do this one because it's just like too good. It's too good to have that extra energy. We've done some fun things with it. This guy might kill us. I think our deck is strong enough that we will be okay, but the fact that we didn't start with any block is really bad, so... I'm not even going to look at what card I'm going to draw, because we have to draw something good. Could have been worse, but could have been better. This guy goes intangible every other turn. So right now we can hit him, but he is going to hit us hard. The good news is he hits us 3 times, so he's going to take 9 damage. So we're going to do what we did before, which is play these, and if we get something, great. Gain 5 block. Block is not removed next turn. I actually don't mind that. He's going to do more damage than we have block, so it actually doesn't really matter. These 2 combined is actually more damage, so let's do that. I would have loved a vulnerable or something, but... it is what it is. So, the good news about not drawing any blocks this turn is we probably will draw blocks this turn. So, that's the good news. So, we've got a ton of stuff that doesn't matter, because everything does 1 damage. So we got so many cards that don't do anything or help us. Channel 1 Darkness, because we're not cycling. Darkness, we haven't talked about orbs at all. Lightning shoots 3 damage. When you evoke it, which means you fill up your orb slots, it deals 8 damage. Darkness gains 6 damage every turn, and then when you evoke it, which means you fill up your orb slots, and it gets pushed out, deals all that damage to an enemy. It could be really powerful. Serves no purpose here, because we're not generating enough orbs to use it, so that card's pointless. Sure. Yeah. He's gonna take 15. So we'll have 2 armor. We have 2 free armor. So we can kill him this turn, so that's the goal. Get that potion. It's not a bad potion, but we don't need it. Okay, we need to kill him this turn, is actually what I was trying to say. There we go. So we need the vulnerable. He is poisoned, so that does extra damage. Yep. Did we get him? We didn't get him. But now we did. We did great against him. He's a really, really hard enemy under certain circumstances. So, no problem. Your rightmost orb triggers its passage an additional time. So that means every turn we just shoot twice. That's great. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase... Not amazing. You get 6 extra health when we get a curse. Deal 10 damage, put all 0-cost cards from your discard pile into your hand. If we get this at the end of the deck, that could be hugely powerful. Yeah, Yeah, let's do it. That's fun. We got 0-cost cards, so if you're gonna have a deck with a bunch of 0 cards, why not do it? Whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card. Absolutely. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable. This means the turn 1, where I have those backstabs and I have the Sundry, they're going to take 50% more damage. That is a game changer. I'm calling it now. I think we just won because of Bag of Marbles. That's what I'm calling it now. Okay, so with that Bag of Marbles, it's just like, what do we want to do now? Do we want to upgrade? Do we want to... You know what? I'm going to go upgrade because we're going to get the shop, which will heal us. Oh, I can get to shop this way too. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go 2 random encounters because there's a chance we'll get some elites. These are not elites, but they are taking 50% more damage. Okay, I don't want to say we're in trouble, but we do need to take 2 of these guys out. So that'll just kill him outright. That will not kill him outright, right? 49, 48. See ya. That was easy. Okay, so we have block. Actually, we're fine on block. Yeah, we're actually fine. So let's just do this. Lightning now hits all enemies. Channel 2 Lightning. Weirdly, this is the perfect card. Because that guarantees he's dead. So now he will only do 15 damage. And we have 21 block. So... And, weirdly, at the start of your turn, your rightmost trigger additional time. That's not a bad random card to get in this situation. Normally it doesn't really help us one way or the other. That was incorrect. I should have played that first in case I had drawn something really cool. Oh, wait. I'm gonna do that thing again where I don't... Oh, no, he's dead. Never mind. We're gonna do 9 damage. He's dead. It doesn't matter. What I was gonna say is, let's not kill him in case I draw the potion card. Because we actually killed him too fast, but doesn't matter. This one's not bad, because it just means like 2 block per enemy. It's another innate card. Oh! Deal 9 damage to a random enemy twice. This is just a good attack card. I'm getting that. I realized there was the backpack, which allows me to draw. Don't care. Ooh. If I duplicate Sunder, does it duplicate the flame? Let's try. I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to try. So there is 1. No, it doesn't. Okay, now I have 2 Sunders. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with having 2 Sunders. It says duplicate a card, not duplicate a relic. So I think I'm okay with that. Alright, and now we full heal. And let's hope for something good. If we had an ice cream cone, this would have been game over. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5. Not bad, because we're kind of constantly getting potions. Whenever you add a skill, upgrade it. That's not bad. Unplayable status cards. So this is like if we get like not a curse, but like depending on who the boss is, we'll get like status cards. Okay, I'm looking at, I know who this boss is. This boss, by the way, is the bane of our deck. This is the worst possible boss for our deck. We actually potentially could lose. I will explain why when we get there. Oh! I skipped... Oh, can I go back? Oh, no! I skipped the merchant. Wow, things get restocked, so if I had bought something... I have 470 gold. Wow! Huge blunder. Huge blunder. Okay, let's... Wow, I really messed that up. Okay. Jeez, I'm really at a loss now. I really messed that up. Let me just think what a really good card versus this final boss is going to be. I think we're going to want to just have a little bit more block. Wow. That's a huge mistake. I could have bought 2 or 3 really good relics. I could have clicked a relic and the next one could have been an ice cream cone. I'll tell you what an ice cream cone does because it basically means you're going to win. It means any energy you have left over between turns is preserved. So if you end with like 2 energy, you'll have 2 energy the next turn. It basically means you're going to have the energy when you need it. Man, I can't believe I did that. I'm so upset with myself. Wow, okay, well there you go. We've handicapped ourselves. Let's do this. If we don't win, it's because of that. Hey, we've already beat this guy once. Let's add a random skill. Draw a card. Oh, at the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your next orb. So we already have a, what do you call it? A relic that does that. So we're going to hit him a bunch of times. Draw a card so you have 6 in your hand. Heck yeah. We're going to do these in hopes we get something cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what, like, is it better to do 32 damage, which will actually be 72, or gain 2 focus, which would, that would do, not do a lot of damage every turn, but, Let's draw cards. Oh, interesting. You remember how before my exhausts were all getting caught by this spoon and not exhausting? Now it's like the opposite. 3 out of 3. Otherwise, I would do this and play them again, which would actually be really powerful, but I don't have that option. Let's do this and this. This will do 18 3 times versus 86. So 86 is more. Okay. Okay, is there anything else we can play? No. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Oh. And then we drew a card. Alright. That's fine. I mean, he's at half health. We got the 25%, but we just did another 25%. So technically more. So let's go boom. Well, we've got the Sunder again. He's gonna hit us for 14. That's okay. Yeah. Is he vulnerable right now? He is vulnerable. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one we bring back. So we'll do this again, and then we'll do that. Not nearly as much damage. Oh, as damage as the first time, but that's okay. So it does. It evokes us twice at the beginning, and then twice at the end of the turn. I think we can get him this turn if we get a good draw. I'm not even looking at what cards are there because all the cards are there. Vulnerable. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll upgrade all the cards, play a potion. Next turn, gain 2. I don't want to gain 2 next turn. I want to kill him now. I want to kill him right now. I think we can do it. But we're gonna need our 0 cost cards. Like, really, like, all these things are kind of in the way of me playing. all I'm trying to do is add to the slow so that then when we do this, it does like 18 times 2, for example. So let's go... We'll go this. My hand's full. What's the next card? Not really anything we want. Okay. We're like way over. I wasn't even counting. I was just like trying to get to the highest number possible. Every 5 cards in your deck, heal when you go to rest site. Not super useful. Max HP by 10. This is actually be really good for us because we're not using our orbs at all. Yeah, actually I am going to get this. And I'll tell you why. Because the final boss is all about playing fewer cards. So let's play a card that just does a lot of damage. Rest site, doesn't matter. How about we upgrade that card we just got? 34 damage. Heck yeah. Final boss time. I will explain the boss right now, and you will see immediately why he's bad for us. Oh, perfect. This card proves my point. Whenever you play 12 cards, you end your turn. Oh, and he gains 2 strength? I actually forgot that he gained 2 strength, so that's even worse. So we want to play as few cards as possible, essentially, but we also don't want to, like, start our turn with 1 card left, because then we won't be able to block or anything like that. So, at the same time, the first turn is when we do most of our damage because he's vulnerable. Although here's some more vulnerables. So let's just start doing some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have enough energy for this. 7, 8, 9. See, I actually want to do like all 12 in one turn. It depends what we get here. Got a free card? Let's do it. There we go. Now I think we can do it. 6, 7, 8. Okay. That gives us 4 cards for the next turn. Okay. I think... Oh, and when you play potions that are like cards, it counts. So we want... So the only thing we want right now is block, because... Yeah, that's it. The only thing we want is block. This is going to hit us for a lot. It's going to hit us for 36. So... Boom. Let's go... Sure. Okay. We want to block and we want to end the turn, because if we... again, if we have 1 card to play next turn, it's just gonna be really bad for us. Also, about like halfway through the fight, he's just gonna heal. So... Well, it's free. So let's see what's next. Great. Vulnerable. Poison. Random potion. Gain 2 orb slots. Completely worthless. If you're poisoned, do extra damage. 6, 7, 8. Oh, I've messed up. It's 12, not 10. Okay, I'm not going to play another card. That way we have enough cards for next hand. I was trying to get to 10. I was like, I can get to 10. Oof. What's this card? He's gonna buff, so we don't need actually that next card. So 9, 10, 11, and then we'll blast him for 38. Nice. Okay, not too bad. So he heals and then removes all of the poisons and stuff, which I knew he was going to do, but we're in a good position now. So, drink this. Serves no purpose for us. Now we're actually getting 0. We need channel 1 dark for each orb slot. Okay. Block, poison, dagger, hyper beam. If we get another card somehow that, like, evokes all these, then at least we'll do, you know, whatever damage that is. Okay, what's next? Yeah. So that's 8. Okay, here we go. 9. 10. 11. Oh, well, we ran out of mana, so, okay. Whew. Part of me, or not, it's not mana in this game, it's energy. Part of me was, like, not keeping track, obviously. But I also knew this was here, so I could play a 0 cost if need be. And need be happened, because we do not want to start next turn with 1. That would be devastating. We got 15 poison on this guy, though, so we're actually okay. So we got a weak. Channel 1 darkness. It's going to do all of 6 damage. We're a little bit in trouble right here. So put a card on top of your hand to the draw pile that costs 0 until played. Okay, so that would be... So right now we got 9. 9 times 5 is 45. So we can play 1 more card. Yeah. We're getting to the point of it being a bit of a challenge. Here we go. No, we got it right here. Boom. Boom. Because we got weak, baby! We got weak. And now we'll just finish this out. Oh, I was not paying attention. He's going to do a lot of damage to us. But look at this! We got a potion for 3 weak, so that's probably what's going to save us. You know what? Eat potion. Eat potion. Boom. 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 Almost any cards will get us there. Almost any cards. There we go. I mean, he had poison and everything, but we did it. So, congratulations. I want to say I do not plan this out. When I have time to play this and record this, I just do the daily challenge, whatever the daily challenge is. And you'll notice I had to pause and take care of some other things, so the amount of time played is much longer than the video. But so far, we've been very fortunate with winning the daily challenges. And even though I have 32 health, we weren't really that in danger at any time except for the final boss. And I knew the second I saw who the final boss was going to be, we were going to be in trouble. Just because we have a deck built around playing a lot of cards. And you can only play 12. But we did it. So, thank you everybody for joining me. Another fun Slay the Spire. This game just continues to hold up. And I've looked at some other games like it. This is my first kind of card game that I've ever really played. And I've played it several times now and enjoy it. So, we might check out some other games like it. I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. But so far, this game has really been great. So, thank you everybody. Have a great day. Okay, bye.